still following up with our segment from this beautiful place, the foundation of His Excellency Dr. Farouk Hosni. I'm so delighted to step in here in this pulsive, colorful place and meet up with Dr. Aleya Hadi, a distinguished member of the Board of Trustees of the Dr. Farouk Hosni's Foundation. Good evening.
Good evening.
It's a great pleasure to have you, and I'm so delighted to be sitting up here surrounded by these beautiful paintings and, of course, in your company.
Thank you. I'm also very happy to meet you for the first time and to be in the, your program is very interesting, Nile Cruise, and I think it is important to let people know about this place, which is full of vibes and full of positive energy, which is the museum of the Farouk Hosni Foundation.
Well, Doctor, of course, you know more about the bath, of course, of His Excellency Dr. Farouk Hosni. How did this lead to the spark of turning his residence and collection to the foundation and to be a public, open for public visits?
Well, this has always been his dream. Actually, he has announced that even when he was the Minister of Culture, that he intended to give his legacy to the state, the paintings and the paintings he painted, and also the collection he had collected over time since he started collecting very long time ago. And he has a very nice collection from Egyptian painters and from international painters. He has been abroad for quite a long time, because after he went to, when he went to Paris and stayed there as he was our cultural attaché, and he was very active in this part of the world, and he started even doing his own paintings and making his own exhibitions, and he heard from critics over there about what he was doing, so this developed his personality and his artistic personality. And he also came after he went to Paris, he went to Rome, and he continued his very active role as a cultural place, because he was the head of the Egyptian Academy in Rome, and it was vibrating. I remember all the people I knew who went to this academy came back so enthusiastic about what he used to do. And then he came as a Minister of Culture. It is a legacy that he wanted to give to the state. And he said so. So he started working on that. He started, after he finished his part as a Minister of Culture, he started working on having this foundation of culture and arts, Farouk Hosni Foundation, which started in 2019. And the idea was to let the young artists, encourage young artists to participate in exhibitions, and he put awards for that. This coming week, it will be the 7th round. So,
for the Youth Prize award.
Yeah. So the first round was in 2020, and it was only on painting. It was an award for painting, and then the year after, we started thinking of having other specializations. So we had architecture, we had sculpture, we had also photography and art criticism.
So how is the interior and of this place, of course, this unique place, let's say, how does it reflect the philosophy of Dr. Farouk Hosni when it comes to his abstraction?
Remember that he is an interior designer. When he went in the 60s to the Faculty of Fine Arts, Alexandria, He was in the decoration department. At that time it was called decoration, which is interior design. So he has this knowledge acquired, and he has a good taste himself. And I was, he was 1 year before me. He graduated in '64, and I graduated from the same department, from the same Faculty of Fine Arts in Alexandria in 1965, so we knew each other since we were very young. And after that, we were, both of us, we were working together in the Palace of Culture in Anfushi, Alexandria. So I remember he used to buy music, ustuanat, music, and classic music. And he used to read about all the musicians and all the musical part, and he used to explain to us, his colleagues. We were we were many with him at the same time. He used to tell us and to explain to us how the music works. And I know that when he works in his abstract compositions, he listens to music. And he always, even when he used to come here after he founded this very nice place, we always sit with background music, with beautiful music. So music is a part of his art, of his visual art. And if you look at all, you feel there is music. That's why the music coming out of each work makes you stand still and living with it and going into his world. He has his own world, and he's not an abstract imitating anybody. He has his own vision, his own way of
And Doctor, of course, His Excellency Dr. Farouk Hosni was also keen to bridge this gap between the pioneering artists or visual artists and the emerging new generation when it comes to young generation by hugging them through these seminars, through the prizes. So how important it is to maintain not just your passion for art, but also to build a new generation that have a great taste.
Remember that during all his life, as whether he was in Paris, in Rome, or when he was Minister of Culture, he used to embrace young generation and to encourage young generation to participate in many activities related to art, whether it is fine arts or theater or cinema or music. So he encouraged that, and he used to make festivals for the young generation, and many of the very great artists of today, the contemporary artists, maybe you would meet some of them, were the young artists he encouraged when they were young.
And beautiful the spirit is, because you are just leading the path to this new imparting generation. And also, of course, Dr. Farouk Hosni has his own philosophy when it comes to that. I don't know if it's the bride of the Mediterranean, Alexandria, who shaped this. Or
I tell you about the Mediterranean
please,
because I feel it and I know how it is like. People in Alexandria, at that time in the 50s and 60s, were mixing with a cosmopolitan population. We had Greek, Armenian, Italians, French, from all the Mediterranean cities or Mediterranean countries. So this heterogeneous population was very enriching our thinking. And we have been formed, and he has been formed in this way, how to be not to be racist at all, how to like everything which is new, wherever it is, which is beautiful, like beauty. Also, when you are in Alexandria and you have a problem, you can go and just look at the sea, and everything fades away. You are fine, you are happy. And you go back and you start your work again, and your problem, you can solve it very easily. So I think this openness we have in Alexandria helped develop our ideas and our way of thinking, and he has been like that. He is also, he used to dream, he had his dream. But the good thing in him is not a dream only. He finds ways to fulfill his dreams. And you could see that through all what he has done. I'm going to come back to here, but what he has done during his, when he was a minister, he went into different things. He encouraged young artists. He started to make renovation for many old buildings which are which has our treasures. So many of them have been restored. Some of them has been rehabilitated or having an adaptive reuse, like Mahmoud Khalil's museum, which was a home, a mansion, and then it became a museum, so it was renovated. It was rehabilitated. It was made as a place to have people visiting it, looking at also, this is a part of our heritage, actually, of our artistic heritage. For here, when he started thinking of the institution, he had always in mind, of course, when he said, my collection goes to the state, he had in mind that he is going to open a museum of his work, and also of the work he acquired. But he started first by making the organization, the foundation of Farouk Hosni. And the foundation is growing. If you see the first year, the first batch having an award were a number of people. It grew the second year, and so on until this year. It's about 4,000 who presented their work. Of course, not the 4,000 are exhibiting, but it is a very good thing to have this.
And Doctor, how is it when it comes to the collection and the display of the collection? Of course, we can see that there is lots of artwork for His Excellency Dr. Farouk Hosni, along with other paintings, sculptures from 4 different visual artists.
Yes, actually, he was collecting from many people, as I told you, from many artists, whether local Egyptians or international. He has from Mahmoud Said, he has from Tapies, who is a Spanish, famous Spanish artist. He has from
lots and lots of names,
yes,
of course, from I think from all over the world.
Yes.
How is it the display? Like, is there a permanent paintings that stays on the wall, and there's other that can rotate so that people can have the ability to see different artwork when it comes to every visit?
He has other paintings, these paintings which are already exhibited on the wall, and I think he could from time to time make a change of the way it is exhibited. So this will be interesting, but not now, because this place was just the inauguration was just 2 weeks ago, maybe. So it's it's like very nicely set up. He has sculptures also. Some of the artists made sculptures of his portrait, of his whole being. You can see it outside in the garden. There are also important pieces and very, very precious ones.
And of course, Doctor, we need to mention that this is not just a gallery. It is a cultural hub that serves lots of activities for youth and for young generation, such as lots of symposiums and seminars. On top of that is the Youth Award prize that is it's going to be held soon, the 7th edition.
Yes, the 7th edition actually is going to be held next week. And many have presented the work, and it is usually a gathering of so many people. The young generation who has been accepted to exhibit its work, their parents, they come from all over Egypt. They're not from Cairo only, they come from Upper Egypt, from Alexandria, from Mansoura, from so many places in Egypt. So this is a nice thing because it's a variety of places, and also it's a variety of influences on the work of art that are exhibited from the awardees.
Well, of course, Dr. Farouk is very well known for not just his special philosophy when it comes to art, but of course, when it comes to a roadmap building for the next generation. And he's also encouraging this diversity when it comes to cultural exchange and this the round and the rapid massive movement that is happening here in Cairo. So we need to mention that, and we need to thank him for that, because this is only the step for the future.
Yes, I really thank him for thinking of all this and for managing how it works, because I've been on the board of examiners for, of evaluators for the first 5 years. And I remember we have put very, very strict ways so as not to reveal the personality of the presenters, of the artists. But when the evaluators see their work, it was on codes. You could not know the name. You could not know from where. So this was a very good thing. And this gave a sort of...
trust and transparency.
Yes, trust. And that's why they really, the young generation are very happy, and they come, and that's why they grow. That's why they grow, I think.
Well, Dr. Aleya Hadi, I would like to thank you so much. Of course, you are one of the most prominent members of the Committee of Trustees of Dr. Farouk Hosni Foundation. Thank you so much for accompanying me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I have enjoyed this conversation, and I thank Minister Farouk Hosni for all what he is doing to the country. And I think he deserves a lot. He deserved a big award from the President of our country.
Well, of course, I would like to thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're still following up with our segments.